All right. Welcome to Travis's Time Machine. This is the show where I, your host Travis, once a week boot up some old games and check some stuff out that either I never played before or that I had played a long time ago and I want to see how it holds up, or maybe I played it recently, but I just love it that much. This is kind of a new setup for the show, and this will actually be the first time that I'll be streaming kind of with this new, like, we got a new layout here. I got a new camera, which is nice. I have all the lights off right now, actually, because it's been bright in here all day from working. So I'm really excited today to be hopping back in. I should gotta take care of a couple things on the side here. The game that we will be playing today actually is, let me mute my own piano solo there. The game that we'll be playing today is, believe it or not, Quake II with ray tracing. Quake II is a game that came out, I want to say in the 90s. Like, it came out a long time ago. It was one of the first games with, I want to say, using a 3D graphics engine on the PC. It was one of the games that helped popularize graphics cards that people would buy and actually put in their computers. And now, I think Microsoft has partnered with NVIDIA or somebody or another, and they have made a version of Quake 2 that does ray tracing. And so I have an RTX card. I started using ray tracing with Cyberpunk, was the first game I did it on, and I thought it just looked incredible. So I bought this game. You can get it on Steam. Actually, the ray tracing package, I think, is free, and you just have to own Quake 2. But all that being said, I want to dive in with this. I'm really excited to check it out. So let me just adjust my stream settings here, make sure we got the game capture on, and we will dive in with some ray traced Quake 2. Let's see what happens here. Let's pull the game up. All right, let me just adjust the size of that real fast. My TV's too big. My little fake TV is just too big. There we go. All right, this should be pretty good. All right. And open to feedback if you want the game bigger and my face smaller or whatnot. We can make that happen. Let's just do some of this kind of stuff here. All right, cool. I don't know what happened to some of our assets didn't load here either. Give me 1 second. All right. Yeah, it's fine. It's really not a big deal. Okay. All right, we're going to dive into some Quake 2 ray tracing. Game. We'll go medium. All right. Let's see what's going on with this game here. I don't think they ray traced this part. This is definitively not ray tracing at this point. All right, this isn't why anybody's playing Quake. We're skipping this. I don't need a big title screen. Check these graphics settings out. Okay. My computer already sounds like it's taking off, so that's good news. Global illumination. That's got to be at least medium, right? All right. Looks like we are running this on high. All right. Oh, these are cool looking reflections here. So I have never played Quake 2. Despite my little soliloquy about it at the top. So far it feels like Half-Life, which should be a surprise because I believe the Source engine somewhat was rooted in the Quake engine. The original Source engine. Maybe it was the CS. They had an engine before Source. Maybe somebody can correct me on all that. But yeah, this feels a lot like Half-Life so far. You shoot this gun, we got a nice particle effect. that, you know, has like a area of effect particle. Both when it travels and when it hits, it does like a splash. See, I'm already dying. These old shooters are a whole different ball game from what I'm used to. Do I have another gun? I have something here. Just a flare? Flare gun. These light sources look really good so far. Non-linear level design. Back down here. Playing through this makes me want to go back and play the original Half-Life. It's just such a great game. Is that water I can swim in? Sorry, ray tracing doesn't help out the AI much. It's a Dead Space character. Look at these reflections, man. You know, for a game that came out in the 90s, these reflections right now are kind of mind-blowing. The Quake games just have a whole different sense of momentum and aiming than most other shooters. It's just the level of precision required. Can I shoot these things? Yeah, I took that one on the dome. Can I blow that up? Wow, those are really cool explosions. Can I jump up here? I'm not sure how to make that happen. Man. These reflections. That is just unbelievable. It looks like real life the way it reflects. Whoa. Do I have the frame rate unlocked? Oh, I should probably not unlock it. That might mess up my stream. Let's go over here. Wrong way. Okay. Alright, back around here. Let's go straight this time. Now I have, even though I've never played Quake or Quake II, I have played Quake 3, which is multiplayer only. So it's like this, but it's like an arena shooter. I think it's called Arena. I always thought that was weird that Quake 3 had no single player. But it's one of the most popular games ever, so they knew what they were doing. Maybe... I have played Doom, the original Doom. That's probably the oldest id game. One of their oldest games. But I never played this before. So far, this plays very much like a true 3D Doom. OG Doom. Ooh, I found a secret. Alright, let's go. Do I have other weapons yet, or is it still just this flare? Grenade? Oh, wow, that's a cool little... should I save? Do you save in this game? Yeah. It's probably a quick save. I should probably learn how to use that. Alright. Stop shooting. I really gotta keep moving. Let's put this on my armor. Alright, making our way through here. Ooh, a nice assault rifle. Lighting effects are sweet. The gameplay holds up okay too. I mean, the shooting's feels a little, you know, flimsy, but I mean, I would say my expectations are, you know, adjusted quite a bit from modern games. Still feels pretty good. Considering this is like the OG 3D shooter. Holds up pretty well. Oh, I love that breaking apart effect. That's awesome. All right. The shooting reminds me a lot of Half-Life. That is no surprise if those are indeed connected. Water. That's great. Ooh, that guy's on a pike. Okay, so can I jump this walkway, or am I just actually stuck? I think I can jump that. But I still think I need to go back. Doors open elsewhere. Okay, F6 is save. I was kind of risking it there. I didn't really know. I just started pressing buttons. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and guess you lower that by pressing a switch somewhere. And if I fall here, it's going to drop me for realsies. Sit back. And once you learn the language of what these kinds of games are trying to convey to you, you can move pretty quickly through them. This looks like it's going to look like a walking spot. This will be its own dead end. Let's go and switch weapons. Not ready to go in there yet. Flare is actually pretty useful. I just instinctively shot that down that hole. Shotgun? Sure is. Basement of this room. Looks like I'm going down the hole with the flare.
Marines, we're at 5% ground force operational status.
Okay. This is like a whole freaking thing.
Recon established and confirm heavy fortification near enemy comm facility.
Computer operating.
A little disappointed in that. Thought I had him there. Oh, this shotgun's great. Item must be activated to use. Like switches. Alert. Something under here. Looks like a secret. Get off of me. This really is Half-Life. Jeez. That's pretty scared. Yeah, power up. Stop spraying me. Stop. Quad damage. Oh, I have quad damage right now. Okay. Let's just go with it. It says this has to be activated to use it. I don't know how to... Options. Action key bindings. Use item is enter or E. Save it for a bigger one. Remember, ooh, I don't know if I can get that now. Okay. I don't want to just take the plunge here and see what's going on. Guy up above. Blue key. This is like Doom. Okay, this is the blue key. Man, that shotgun's dope. Sister tapes. Item must be activated to use it. Okay, so I swap items out, so I need to use my items. Okay, am I using up my quad damage? Is that what's happening? Oh, nice. Okay, so don't be scared to jump into holes and see what's going on. I thought I had the blue key. I'm a little bit lost. I don't really understand how to use those items properly. Like carrying cell phones. Oh, I fell. Shit. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, nice. I can blow those freaking doors up. I haven't been trying that. Or the windows. Now I feel really dumb. I should have been doing that. Oh, get off of me. Get off. Man, those are bullet sponges. Do I have the blue key now? Okay, so it'll say in the bottom if I have the key. Wow, that's awesome. These reflections are just great. Shotgun takes those dogs out real good. Oh no. Oh. Everything's like biomechanical. It's an interesting shift that they went on from Doom to this. Same style of game, but different art style, different type of environment and atmosphere. A little, oddly enough, gloomier. I feel like Doom is a little more irreverent in like a cheerful way. This is a little more like dark and foreboding. Obviously Doom 3, but that was later. Yeah, this is Quake with ray tracing. What's up, Zach? Yeah, it's got some really good looking environments. If I can get back to where there's some water in a minute, it just looks unbelievable at times. Also, like I got like this flare gun. Lights up the whole environment, so I can shoot that into tunnels. Can I sneak in and get these grenades? Like, see, look, you just see everything just looks so... it's weird. It's an old game, but it looks like if somebody made like a low key, like really good technical, you know, homage to these old shooters. But like, look at all these reflections and the lighting is just fantastic. Yeah. And I figured like I've never played Quake, so this would be the ideal way to check it out. The door is opened elsewhere. Oh, there we go. Oh, now I backtrack. Okay. Awesome. I used to... Yeah, here, let me show you this water here in a second. This game feels a lot like Half-Life. Check out these reflections in the water and stuff. This game came out in the 90s. I think ray tracing is just the absolute best feature that's been added to games in the last couple of years. And it snuck up on me. Like, I feel like we hear about all these different features, but this is the one that I can tell. Yeah, it is good water. I mean, and as far as I can tell, the water itself is the same as it was. It's just the reflections now. But, yeah, I feel like now when I look at something, even something that looks great like Last of Us 2 or Ghost of Tsushima or Red Dead, when it doesn't have ray tracing, I can just tell. It's like, oh man, like this looks good, but yeah, it looks older now. It doesn't have ray tracing. I'm kind of spoiled now to a degree. This is, you know, different qualities of light. Like this is more of a white light off. I would love to see them do Doom 3 is a game that some people love it, some people hate it, but the whole concept behind that game was its lighting was really immaculate, and the lighting played a big role in the gameplay. I think that would be a game that would be really cool if we got ray tracing for it. And I'm at the point, I know they had remade all these games, and I was like, some of these games, like, where do you go? How do you remake it again? I think there's a real... God damn it, let's just do that. I think there's a real market for just adding ray tracing to all these freaking games. They look amazing. Like, normally older games with older graphics like this kind of hurt my eyes, and this doesn't at all. It just feels modern. It still looks vintage, but... Ooh, that's a much better shot. Oh wow, that thing can knock out. Zach, did you ever play Quake? End of the unit. Go to the end of the unit. Oh, I've already been in here? I think I beat the level. This is the Dark Souls of shooters, man. I had to double back twice and unlock bridges. I mean, I love Dark Souls, but I guess sometimes that game gets a little more credit. It gets credit for bringing some of that stuff back, but I mean, the concept of having to go back and like drop a bridge for yourself and all that is not the most novel. Yes, multiplayer with Alex where he decimated everyone. Yeah, I played that with Alex too, and it was the same experience. That was Quake 3. And apparently Quake 3 doesn't have a campaign. It's only got multiplayer. But I've been wanting to play these campaigns for a while. Proceed to bunker area. Alright, let's see here. Oh, she's running at me? So far, it plays like an original Doom game, which makes sense. The same guys, but with a true 3D engine. I guess I just never thought about Quake the way that... I always thought Doom was like the first-person shooter, and it was, but this is the first-person shooter, to my knowledge, that was a true 3D graphics engine. Quake 1 was. This is Quake 2, but same kind of thing. And that's a pretty big deal. That's what, Quake 1 or 2, that's the one that they first started putting out dedicated graphics cards to support because people wanted to play it. And, before then, everything was just on the onboard graphics of a computer. So that's the way it was explained to me. We've come quite a ways from this being like the bleeding edge, but I'll say, like, on my computer, it's giving it a workout. I'm getting a solid 60, but I can hear it. Hear it working. Better save. Oh my god, I love that. I totally faked that guy out. Get up there. I gotta jump from up above. Can I not? Huh. Am I stuck down here? They use the first Quake engine to make the first couple COD games. It feels the best of any FPS I played. That is, yeah, that's exactly what I heard about Half-Life too, that the first Half-Life was in a modified Quake engine. And I actually heard that modern day, like CSGO and like Portal 2 and those games, there are still remnants of the Quake engine in that code. So in a way, if you've played any like source game, you've played a little bit of this engine. And it does feel great. It's very snappy. I did not know COD used this also. I guess I'm not surprised. So yeah, I always knew Quake was a big deal and people liked it, but it's more influential on the industry in my research almost than Doom is. Like, Doom popularized the genre, but like this game, gave the tools to a lot of people to make a lot of, more formative games than even just Doom. And it pushed the PC market way forward. They're still using it as recently as Black Ops 3. That is absolutely insane. What on earth? That's wild. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? I can't open this door. Black Ops 3. Jeez. I was gonna ask, like, when was the last time they used it? So it was not that long ago. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, as they say. My boys got paid. Look at these reflections on like this glass. Like every now and then you'll come up on these windows that are just like wild. They're funky. Can't break it though. Black Ops freaking. Oh god, who the hell is that? Let's save. Alright. Doors open elsewhere. At least they tell you. In the old games, they don't even tell you what the heck. Like, in the old Doom games, you just can't open it. At least they tell me I need to get a switch or a card. Okay, what am I missing here? Is that a thing? Okay, no. It'd be really interesting if somebody made like a chart or like a... Cannot open that glass. Or like a tree, just to show the most influential game engines and how they, you know, influenced or are actually used in other engines, to just see kind of like the chain of influence. Oh, there we go. I would have to imagine that the Quake engine is pretty close to the bottom of the trunk of that tree. It wasn't like it was the first engine ever made, but I mean, just so much seems like it has utilized it in the past. Oh man, there's the hell. Is this like the path? Is this what I'm supposed to do here? Oh, there we go. That is literally the path. Okay. Duly noted. I have to do some weird shenanigans sometimes. Open the door. Ah, Dark Souls. That's hilarious. That's a cool, like, environmental puzzle. Hey. I'm telling you, they did some stuff with this game I did not realize. Hey, see you, Zach. Update my life to ray tracing. Yep. Now whenever I go places with my wife, I'm like, man, the ray tracing here is not as good as Cyberpunk. It's pretty good. I had a similar experience recently with Microsoft Flight Simulator, where I was watching a video of like Flight Simulator to real life side by side, and they both looked like real life, but Flight Simulator just looked better. And I was like, why does life now look like a bad port of a ray trace version of life? Pretty wild. You're kind of approaching that point. You're at that stage in the program. Oh. Gotta clear these guys out real quick. A little butcher hand away from me. Alright, 20 life. Let's heal up. Boom, boom. All the health. Off. Get back. Wrecked. Okay. Smash myself. Okay, get some health. For sure, I am trying to head this way at this point. I just smash. Oh, let's go. I don't know if I actually wanted to do what I just did, but I dropped down. Okay. Just keep going. Yep. Go right back up. Back down. Okay. Weird voices. Okay. Oh. tries to chase me. See, buddy. Give me those achievements. Look, I'm playing Hitman again. Oh, get off of me, get off me, get off me, get off. Oh my god. Player 2274. Alright. Oh, there's some Dark Souls. No, 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 no. Game. Load. Quick save. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, guys. They had me there. They had me there for a second. They had me there. I got panicked. Thought I lost my save. In fact, I think every now and then, game, save game, it's good to overwrite the save that I have from a long time ago. Nothing more terrifying in a game like this than just like having a botched save that you cannot get out of. Like at the end of the game, which I'm not there. Oh, this is so Half-Life. What on earth? This water is just cracking me up. This is wild. So was Half-Life's like shark stuff like influenced by this game's shark stuff? I'm just playing this and I'm thinking about Half-Life now. Badly played there. I don't know what that did. Ladder down. Supply station. Power cube. Where am I going? Just new level?
Computer updated.
I don't want to go in there yet. That is so Half-Life when you go in and out of those things. So one of my goals is to get a power cube. And that will let me go up there. Okay. Shooting grenades now.
On enemy supply train.
They are shooting grenades now. What is going on? I'm not really sure what to do next. Bullet sponges, man. That. Killed him. Power cube? Ooh. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, I see now. I see the point of all this. Holy crap, man. I can't see anything. Holy crap, this is crazy. Okay, this is a wow moment right now for this game. This is unreal. Wow, that was cool. Wow, that was cool. I stole the power cube and I lost power, so I lost lights and I had to figure it out. That is awesome. Okay, let's go. Follow this thing all the way there.
Give it a disable this one. On enemy supply train.
Ow. Holy crap. Not really sure what's happening here at this point. So we're going to open this door. Follow this thing. And that's going to take me in. Some subtitles. Shotgun's awesome.
Computer updated.
I don't know how to do this next part. Yikes. That is very similar to Half-Life when you die.
Computer updated.
Here's a power cube. Tracks disabled. Okay. Man, this game has really cool level design. It's really surprising me a lot. I mean, I've gathered a lot of power cubes also. Ow. Okay, I've already been in this room. So Half-Life basically took this game's gameplay and kind of environmental design and actually put a story to it. The more I play this, the more I realize I love Half-Life, but it's basically a Quake game, like in terms of the way it plays. Interesting. Almost where I can turn this power cube in. Right? Gotta be. There it goes. Ride this thing up. This is literally Dark Souls. I mean, I am just cracking up at how similar this is in terms of environmental puzzles and getting through areas. This game is really fun. Oh, what? Where am I going? I'm lost. Okay, I'm actually lost now. Thought I was making my way out of this area. I'm gonna go up, not down. There we go. That was my mistake.
Computer updated.
Trespassing. Okay, that door's gonna open when I go up here and do something. We almost where I can use the power cube. Gotta be getting close. Here's some help. I recognize this room vaguely. Okay, yeah, I remember this room. We're gonna go up. This is before the power cube area, I think. What? Am I locked? What? Am I locked in here? That was not my intention to go back in here. What did I do wrong? Did I mess up? Back in this stupid room again. I think I went the wrong way. I think I need to reload. Yeah, I just went in a giant circle. Yep, I'm back out here. Tracks are off. This is where I got the cube. Back up here. Okay, put in here. That opened up. That was that. Yeah, I've done all this. Man, this map got confusing real fast. Then this was in here. Okay, we did all this. Jeez, it goes faster when you're not fighting. You're just killing people. That's already pressed. Just let me up. I always fake that out. I always do that the wrong way. Takes you down. This can go back that way. Just did this. That takes me up and around. Ooh, I've already been in here. Down. Okay. I need to get through that door, right? No. I don't want to go through that door. I've already been through this door. What am I missing? Was there something up here? What did I miss? I'm missing something. There's no map. Oh, wait, hold on. Yep. Very stuck. I don't know where to go. I mean, I'm supposed to spill back out into here, I think. How do I get back to the place with the power cube? I guess it was before this, right? Yes. Okay, there we go. Yep, here we go. And I can only get that stuff if I use the power cube. Warehouse. There we go. I think that this is taking me to a new level. Oh, wow. Get him out real fast. All right. That was fun. What is this? Warehouse? That's the end of that level. All right. Well, I'm right at an hour. Wow, on the dot. This was a really fun stream. This has been Quake II ray tracing. I think I'm having a good enough time with this. I think I'll continue to play this on stream. So be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout maybe for some other stuff. Excited to hang out and play some games again with you soon. Thanks for joining if you hung out in the chat. And if you're watching this later, greetings, salutations. Hope you have a good one. Thanks. Bye.